As Senator Jon Ossoff takes a page out of Gavin Newsom's playbook as he tries to out-Trump Trump with personal insults.
Lucas Tomlinson is live outside of the White House with the details for us. Hey, Lucas.
Good morning, Ainsley. Good morning, fellows. Well, some eyebrows were raised when Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff, who some see as a Democratic hopeful for president in 2028, made the following comments on Sunday.
He doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace gifted by the Emir of Qatar.
So who is Natalie Harp, the 35-year-old presidential aide seen every day by the president's side, armed with multiple laptops and 3 to 4 mobile phones? In 2019, Harp went on Fox and thanked President Trump for signing the right to try law. She said that she had stage 2 bone cancer and that the new law allowed her to access experimental treatments, which she said saved her life. And after hearing about her experience, President Trump asked her to speak at the 2020 Republican convention. She was one of the select few chosen to accompany the president when he was sneaked off Air Force One in Turkey last month. Now, not all Democrats are okay with Senator Ossoff's comments. Here is President Obama's former chief strategist, David Axelrod, posting, "No one has been more consistently eloquent or incisive in exposing Donald Trump than Ossoff. The paragraph from his weekend speech that's gotten so much attention was a brutal takedown. But 2 words in it with Natalie seemed gratuitous and unnecessary. The juice, the virality of it, I'm sure, probably thrilled some in the base, which figured it was just giving Trump a taste of his own nasty medicine. But they detracted from the power of the message." Now, Ossoff is running for re-election in Georgia. Back in 2016, Georgia had 2 Republican senators. Today, 1. And the White House has pushed back strongly on Senator Ossoff's comments, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much. Appreciate it, Lucas. You know, and Jon Ossoff showing he's running for president.
Yeah,
the reason. Number 2 is you're running against Michael Collins, and he calls him a white supremacist. What are you, an idiot? There's nothing a white supremacist about him. He's just a successful businessman. And number 2 is, why are you bringing up a great assistant to the President of the United States? So irresponsible to bring that up. And you're not running against President Trump. I have news for you. Tell that to Gavin Newsom. All his ripping on Donald Trump has gotten him nowhere. He's 4th in the polls. If Trump was on the ballot, if Trump was going to run again, I could see a strategy. But you're running against somebody that's not even, you're not even relevant to him. You're in the minority. You're not doing anything legislatively. And now you just want to throw out barbs in order to get another 6 years as a senator.
Yeah, President Trump surrounds himself by very strong, engaged women who are very good at their job.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable how many people he surrounds himself with like this. And then Jon Ossoff wants to attack her because she's attractive. That's the reason why he attacked her, and then accuses her of having an affair. It's disgusting, and I thought it was really interesting watching him backpedal. As soon as he got into it, and it reveals 2 things. One is...
You mean with Jen Psaki?
With Jen Psaki. One, he's very stupid for saying it in the first place. It was in his speech. They thought about it. They put it in there purposefully because he wanted to be daring. And so he does that, but then he chickens and starts backpedaling when he goes on MS Now, and that was one of the weakest performances I've ever seen. I think that this incident ripped the mask off. There are a lot of Democrats who think he's their great hope for 2028.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.